What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. Hey, shout out to all y'all that was waiting on me on the live stream. I know we had to push it back 1 hour, but we are here, man. Salute, salute. I see y'all in the building already. Let me shout everybody out. First off, shout out to Moneybags Rico. Salute, bro. Tillery Mills, salute. Crypto Shady, salute, man. I see you in the building. Ken Rose, salute. We got Nagobo Frank in the building, salute. Essence in the building, salute. PAP Vision, salute. Tillery Mills again, Mr. Johnson, salute. Hi Skippy 0411, salute. Man, shout out to y'all for pulling up and holding it down, man. So I had to go handle some errands, man. Y'all know how that grocery store be. Sometimes you can get out of there soon. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get up out of there, man. That's what happened. But anyways, we got a few things to talk about this stream. We're going to go over crypto news, just so y'all are up to date, fresh with all the latest information in the market. And then we're also going to talk about Shibarium and Shibainu's ecosystem. And then we also want to take a look at VoltiChange, or the VoltiChange widget, and some of the utility that is providing to the projects on Volinu. So we got about 92 different projects that are using that VoltiChange widget. So I want to take a moment to go through a few of those projects. Also, we might come up on a low cap gem. So this is a stream for due diligence. This is a stream for the ones who are serious. So man, join me, enjoy the stream. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let's get into it. So first off, looking at the overall market, it is pulling back slightly right now, sitting at a $1.09 trillion market cap. Y'all, this number is going to creep. This number is going to creep up on everybody and eventually be sitting at, $1.5 trillion market cap. And we're seeing Bitcoin, possibly trying to reach that 30K level again. Remember, I told y'all that's my next level that I see Bitcoin trying to break out. We just officially tapped that 25K. And we haven't done this since, I believe, August 15th, the last time we were able to get Bitcoin around 25K. So let's drop make sure y'all can see this. Let me know, is it too small for y'all to see? But let's drop a resistance line here. So we can see resistance point right there where we touched 25,000, about 200. Last time we were at this point was August 15th, right around that range. And now we made that recovery. This is why it's important to grab the dip. Look at these opportunities where you can see a lot of panic and sheep right here. Right here, we can see again right here. All the time when you see that happen, that's an opportunity to take advantage of that price. Now, I've been saying this for a while, and sometimes it's hard to see while this is Bitcoin, but it's sometimes hard to see when you see an asset price pulling back, that it will recover. But if you believe in the space, if you are bullish cryptocurrency in general, then, if you're looking at it as an investor, it should be a long-term hold for you. And the short-term price fluctuations really shouldn't bother you too much. Now, I know that's hard for most people, but, that's just the way to play the game, man. Take advantage of those red opportunities that you see. It may be hard. I swear it may be hard, but that is how you come up. You got to accumulate. You got to take advantage of the dip. You got a dollar cost average. You got to continue to build that bag up. That way, once it goes parabolic, you can have a number that you didn't even expect to have. So Bitcoin looking good right now. It is a slight pullback, 3.6%, holding 23,000 level nicely, even with the markets pulling back right now. And this is what some people end up doing. They forget how painful the markets were, the prior month or two. Remember, Bitcoin was just at 16, 17,000 for months. So now that we got it at 23,000, you got to, be appreciative of the stage we're in, or the phase that we're in right now. This is why it's important to, buy low for those that are short-term traders. Buy low, sell high. This way, if you were accumulating during that low phase when we had the opportunity to scoop up, Bitcoin is 17, now it's looking pretty good for those people. So shout out to Thinking Forward pulling up on us. Shout out to Dan and Strachan, PhD. Salute. So let's take a look at Ethereum. We got Ethereum, one of my favorite assets overall. This is a long-term hold for me. I believe Ethereum is one of those ones you want to just have in your portfolio, to just be ridiculously, rich. Ethereum, I easily see ETH getting back to around that $5,000 level. Right now we got it at 1657. Imagine, you looking at Ethereum right now under $1,700, then seeing it back at $4,500 in the next 6 months. You're going to feel some type of way. So it's important to do your due diligence and understand, which assets do you like the most, which ones do you have the most confidence in, and, start building, man. Let's take a look at BNB, another one of my favorites. We doing really nice on BNB because that's one of the ones we were, you know, heavily accumulating during the downtime, because we know BNB is potentially, for, you know, me, I could see BNB possibly being, you know, around 2,500. Let's see what the market cap is right now. So we got basically a 48 million dollar market cap, 48 billion, excuse me, $48 billion market cap. So let's look at some of the top ones. So if you remember, the overall crypto space would have to grow as a whole in order for these numbers to, you know, play out as well. But we got Tether at 70 billion, Ethereum at 200 billion. So let's just say BNB was at a $50 billion market cap. That's a 4x to being where Ethereum is right now. So 36912, that'll give us around 1,200 per BNB. Now let's say the overall crypto market doubles and is sitting back around $2 trillion market cap. Then we could potentially get BNB even higher, you know, a $2,500 BNB, you know, seeing you know, $6,000-7,000, you know, Ethereum. You know, it's possible. These assets are, you know, altcoins. So Bitcoin, you know, really has a lot of room to go, but these ones have, you know, we can base it off of Bitcoin's market cap, 200,000 or $200 billion market caps of Ethereum. That lets us know that it could potentially double if it gets to where Bitcoin is. But obviously Bitcoin would be further off than that point right there. But these are the you know, the blue chips you want to be looking at. XRP 38 cent, down 3% right now. We got Cardano at 39 cent, down 3.6%. You know, red days, you want to take an opportunity to load up on some assets, especially, let's say you've been seeing some of these assets doing really well over the last few weeks. What you want to do is watch the chart. You want to watch the chart, let it play out. If you felt like you missed it and you see the candles going crazy, don't chase it. Don't chase it. Let it do what it has to do. Eventually it will have a correction, and then what you want to do is catch it on the correction. When the pullback happens, that's when you want to catch it, because usually, remember I told y'all this, smart money likes to protect its money. So if smart money injects, you know, X amount of dollars in there to make the price break out and the price retraces, you can know that likely around that demand zone where smart money entered is going to be protected. And that's where you want to aim to get back into. This is why I got my technical analysis course to teach y'all how to understand that chart analysis. So if you're interested in it, reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. But we got Matic at 142, up 4.6%, Dogecoin at 8 cent. You know, a lot of these assets, y'all got to remember, people get tired. You know, the markets can remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent, but people eventually get exhausted from being bored, you know, from not investing, from not seeing the price move. So at some point, most investors say, you know what, I believe in this asset, I don't care, I'm going to start buying. And once we see that frenzy set off, that's what moves the price. That's what gets more people excited. People start to FOMO, and it takes the price even higher. So yeah, Matic is doing his thing right now. Matic is looking good, up 13.7% on the week. Shout out to everybody holding Polygon. We got Solana up 8.6% on the week, 22.62. Right now, y'all, a lot of these prices that, you know, we're seeing are extremely cheap. You got to remember, cryptocurrency reached a $3 trillion market cap in October 2021 at all-time high. Maybe it might have been November, but right around the end of October, you know, around that time, November 2021, we were at a $3 trillion market cap. So right now there's $2 trillion basically that was inside of crypto that's gone right now. So we have to understand the prices we are seeing is for the low. You might be a little nervous, you know, to buy at these levels, because, and I'm not telling you to buy, it's not financial advice, but some people may look at these prices like, I don't know. I just want to inform y'all that you should know, because once the overall market cap of cryptocurrency picks back up, some of these prices will not be in existence. So do you want to, you know, if you see something that you really like, don't wait too long. You know, dollar cost average. It's not saying you got to throw the house at it. It's saying, you know, some money that you don't mind losing, whether it be, you know, lunch money that you might, you know, spend or waste, you know, money going to drink, or, you know, something like that. Whatever money that you would normally waste, use that. And I'm telling you, you're going to be happy that you did. That's a part of the journey. Tron, 6 cent right now. Avalanche, 1894, down 5.3%. We got Uniswap at 662, 418 down today. We got, let's see, what's our next favorite ones? We got ETC at 2166. Ethereum Classic may be one you want to take a look at as well. It has a strong community behind it. Y'all know I love XLM. If you don't know, I love XLM. I'm holding XLM. That's one of my diamond hand plays. But let's take a look at some crypto news. Let's see what we got in the news for today. We've seen a few different things taking place, like Voyager sending over like around $3 million, the equivalent of 250 billion Shiba Inu tokens over to Coinbase. Now, we speculated that they're doing this in order to cash out, to be able to, take some of those funds and possibly pay off creditors, possibly pay off themselves. You never know. But we got top stories in the scene today. We got Terra founder Do Kwon charged with fraud over his 40 billion crypto crash, $40 billion crypto crash. SEC charges Terraform Labs and CEO Do Kwon with defrauding crypto investors. So we were waiting to see, what was going to happen with Do Kwon. He was on Twitter, social media saying, he was innocent, that, he didn't do anything, or saying no one was looking for him. And, now he is being officially charged by the SEC. So let's take a look real quick into this story. ApeCoin also, we'll check out ApeCoin in a second. ApeCoin definitely has been looking nice in the portfolio. It's been gaining some grounds back from where we seen it. Terra founder Do Kwon charged with fraud over his $40 billion crypto crash. Y'all imagine that, being able to basically wipe out $40 billion from investors' funds. Like we seen FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, do it with about, I think it was 16 billion. These numbers are absolutely crazy, y'all. So you do something like this, man, you deserve whatever they got coming for you, because you got to think about it. These are average, everyday people, who trust these exchanges to put, their funds onto the exchange or into these, projects. And now it's not financial advice, so you should always do your own due diligence. Like, it's up to you. You can't be mad at anybody but yourself if you do your proper due diligence and something happens. But if you've done your due diligence, everything seemed legit, and the exchange, the project, whatever it is malicious, or just basically not doing the right thing, then that's a different story right there. And that's the case with Terra Luna right here. So the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is suing the creator of the collapsed Terra blockchain protocol for securities fraud following last year's meltdown that sent reverberations throughout the cryptocurrency industry. According to the SEC complaint, Terraform Labs and its co-founder Do Kwon perpetuated a fraudulent scheme that led to the loss of at least 40 billion of market value. Hey, y'all, we are live right now. I need y'all to do me a favor, share this stream. I need y'all to hit the like button, run those likes up, let everybody know we are live. I know we had to pull it back just a little bit, but we are in the building, man, and I appreciate y'all for pulling up. So do me a favor, let everybody know we live, hit the like button. It's absolutely free, and it takes less than 1 second to do so. But last September, South Korea issued a warrant for Kwon's arrest, while Interpol repeatedly issued a red notice for him, or a call to international law enforcement agencies to locate provisionally arrest a person pending extradition, surrender, or similar legal action. Despite Kwon insisting that he's not on the run, the complaint notes that his current address is unknown. South Korean police reportedly traveled to Serbia in an attempt to track him down earlier this month. Kwon co-founded Terra Labs in 2018 with Daniel Shin and went on to release the cryptocurrency Luna later that year. The company launched its algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD in 2020, which was linked to Luna to help maintain its dollar peg. That's why when Terra USD started crashing last year, so did Luna, vaporizing the billions of dollars hopeful investors threw at the cryptocurrencies. The SEC accuses Terraform and Kwon of misleading investors about the stability of Terra USD, noting they failed to inform investors that the price of the coin falling below its dollar peg would spell doom for the entire Terraform ecosystem. Additionally, the agency claims that Kwon and Terraform falsely told their customers that Che, the Korean electronic mobile payment app, used the Terraform blockchain to process payments. In reality, Che Payments did not use the blockchain to process and settle payments, the lawsuit states. So that's, pure manipulation right there, to say one thing and it's not that at all. That's basically misleading investors. So, defendants deceptively replicated payments onto the Terraform blockchain in order to make it appear that they were occurring on the Terraform blockchain, when in fact Che payments were made through traditional means. We allege that Terraform and dogecoin failed to provide the public with full, fair, and truthful disclosure as required for a host of crypto asset securities, most notably for Luna and Terra USD. SEC Chair Gary Gensler says in a statement, we also allege that they committed fraud by repeating false and misleading statements to build trust before causing devastating losses for investors. So if you remember, right before it completely collapsed, the CEO of this company told everybody that everything was okay. This is why you have to understand, these guys do not have our best interest in mind at all. This is why we cannot trust them. We cannot blindly throw money at their projects. Now, if it's a degen play, something, a risky play where you're really only putting something that you really don't mind losing for that play, that's different. But if it's a long-term project, I know a lot of people that were in my community, or still in my community that, looked, that had a very strong belief in the Terra ecosystem. So, I heard a lot of people. See where you are right now. Yeah, I just really want y'all to, find solid projects. It's different. You take a percentage of your portfolio, very, very small amount, to do, degen risky plays, but the majority of it should be, used or proportioned wisely, making sure you got something here, something there. There's a saying, never put all your eggs in one basket. That's especially true when it comes to investing. Even if you're holding, let's say, all shibainu or Bitcoin or whatever, you still don't want to have all those eggs in one basket. I always recommend having multiple bags, a bag here, a bag there, a bag there. That way, if this account is compromised, you still have separate accounts. You don't want to have $100,000 just sit. If that's all you have, you don't want to just have it all in one account that you're actively trading from and doing a lot of different things from, because if it's compromised, you could potentially lose out on all the funds in that account. So just keep that in mind as well. You did all this work to make the money. Don't give it back so easily, or off of a mistake. So judge warns FTX Bankman-Fried, your freedom can be revoked. So right now it's looking like the consequences are starting to, be dealt out for these exchanges that did all this crazy stuff. Shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. I'm definitely going to tap in with y'all as soon as this video is over with. Shout out to everybody that's live with us right now. Yes, y'all caught me live, man. This is not a playback, man. Salute to y'all in the chat. We got Crypto Blake said, what's up, Brody? Essence said already shared everywhere. Appreciate you, Essence. PAP Vision said sharing done. Salute to PAP, another real one right there. Shout out to Blunt, pulled up on us, said my guys. Salute. Crypto Law, see you in the building as well, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. I need y'all all to share this stream. Hit the like button if you haven't, man. This is for the real ones. So let's check out what else we got here. Crypto bro behind historic crash might lose access to LOL. So crypto theft rose in 2022 as scams, ransomware, bounty fail. Exclusive crypto giant Binance moved 400 million from U.S. partner firms. So let's check this out. This definitely sounds interesting. So crypto giant Binance, 400 million from U.S. partner firm managed by CEO Zhao. So let's see. So global cryptocurrency exchange Binance has secret access to a bank account belonging to its purportedly independent U.S. partner and transferred large sums of money from the account to a trading firm managed by Binance CEO CZ. Banking records and company messages show over the first 3 months of 2021, more than 400 million flowed from Binance U.S. account at California-based Silvergate Bank to this trading firm, Merit Peak Ltd. According to records for the quarter, which were reviewed by Reuters, the Binance US account was registered under the name BAM Trading, the US exchange's operating company. According to the records company, messages show the transfer to Merit Peak began in late 2020. Reuters couldn't determine the reason for the transfers or whether any of the money belonged to Binance US customers. The exchange's public terms of use at the time said its customers' dollar deposits were held at Silvergate and a Nevada-based custodian firm called Prime Trust LLC. Prime Trust made $650 million in wire transfer deposits into Binance US account during the quarter, the bank records show. A Binance US spokesperson, Kimberly Soward, did not address Reuters' questions about the transfers detailed in the bank records. In a statement, she said Reuters reportedly used outdated information without elaborating further. She added, Merritt Peak is neither trading nor providing any kind of services on the Binance.us platform, and only Binance.us employees have access to the bank accounts of the US company. Soward didn't specify when Merritt Peak activity. The Binance Global Exchange, Binance CZ, and Prime Trust did not respond. Where we go. So basically saying, they didn't respond to it. A Silvergate spokesperson said the bank does not comment on individual customers. Binance US executives were concerned by outflows because the transfers were taking place without their knowledge. According to messages reviewed by Reuters, the CEO of Binance US at the time, Catherine Coley, wrote to Binance Binance finance executive in late 2020 asking for an explanation for the transfers, calling them unexpected and saying no one mentioned them. Where are those funds coming from? She wrote in one message in a response to Coley. So this is some some things we don't like to see. When we see the internal team, the CEO saying she does not know, where $400 million transactions are taking place. That's something we want to pay attention to. Now remember, y'all, I told y'all we were very, very bullish on BNB, but I told y'all if we ever found that they were doing something shisty, something just manipulative, or something that they shouldn't be with customer funds, that could completely cripple Binance. And if we get Binance to collapse like we did with FTX or the Luna situation, that's going to be really bad for crypto. That can basically, you see how long this affected us, since dogecoin, SBF. If we get hit by CZ, that might put us in a slump for a full year, y'all. If it comes out Binance is doing something crazy, cheating investors and whatnot, you can expect to see the markets pull back. The markets will not like that. A lot of people will lose confidence. A lot of people lose faith. So hopefully this is able to be explained. Now, we're not going to jump to any conclusions just yet. I'm still diamond hand. I'm still holding BNB. I still love BNB, but we just got to stay on top of all this information in case, something changes our strategy when it comes to this asset. So in a response to Coley, seen by Reuters, the Binance executive Susan Lee did not explain the transfers. Lee wrote that Merritt Peak was a vendor that facilitated trading on Binance US and also provided loans and capital injections to the American exchange. Coley, who left Binance US later in 2021, didn't respond to questions sent via her legal representatives. Lee also didn't respond. Reuters was unable to trace what became of the $400 million. An unspecified portion of the money was subsequently sent to the Silvergate account of a Seychelles incorporated firm called Key Vision Development Limited. According to a person with direct knowledge of the transfers, a 2021 corporate filing by another Binance unit identified CZ as director of Key Vision. A former Silvergate executive confirmed that Key Vision held an account at Silvergate at the time. Key Vision's local registered agent did not respond to requests for comment. The money transfer suggests that the global Binance exchange, which is not licensed to operate in the U.S., controlled the finances of Binance.us, despite maintaining that the American entity is entirely independent and operates as its U.S. partner. The Department of Justice and the Securities and Exchange Commission have sought information from Binance and Binance.us about their relationship as part of the ongoing investigation into potential breaches of financial rules, including whether Binance is using American exchange as cover for doing business in the U.S. The SEC and the Justice Department declined to comment for this article. So basically, things looking really, a little sticky over there. There's more this article goes into, but we're going to, wrap it up with that one. The name of this article is, just type in Binance 400 million, and I'm pretty sure it's going to pop up right in front of you. So if you want to dig in deeper into that, but it's important just to know, what's on the horizon right now. Now we know there could potentially be, some shakiness in BNB if any of this comes true. So that could definitely, change our position, because it's different from a price pullback versus the CEO of the company is doing something shady and investors begin to sell off because of that. That's different. So scrutiny of major crypto institutions is intensifying. These regulators are starting to realize the power these exchanges actually hold, and they're starting to really want to hold them liable for it. So it's good to see. I'm looking forward to us getting some type of clarity. Of course, we don't want to just say we want everything regulated to death, but we want some type of clarity on moving forward with crypto, because that's what a lot of people are waiting for. Until we get some type of framework set in place where people can know that their funds are, safe in case one of these CEOs of one of these large exchanges decides he wants to borrow our money for a minute to make a couple bad trades. People want to know that they are secure. They want to know that they're safe. This is people's, life fortune, life savings put at, at risk here, in the hopes of trying to do the right thing and invest, and then ending up losing it anyway. That would be really crazy, y'all. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get them likes up. Salute. Shout out to Crypto Shady. So it was good. December the GOAT is Shady here. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Shout out to Marky Fast, said DecemberDeMarco was good. My brother been rocking with you for over 14 months. Salute, man. Appreciate you, man. That's a minute. One of the OGs. Shout out to Crypto Blake, said what's up, Brody. Appreciate y'all, man. If y'all can do me a favor and share this stream, if you want, tag me in it too, so I know that you shared it and I can retweet it as well. Whether it's Instagram at DecemberDeMarco, whether you share it to the story, make a reel, a post, whatever you want to do. Get this content out. Help spread the word, man. And then we got crypto momentum falters as Bitcoin retreats to 23.6. So look at the headlines also. Some of the titles in the headline can give you an idea what the market makers want normal investors to feel. When you look and you see all negative headlines and things really aren't that bad, that means they want to, that's the okie doke. They want to, scare a lot of people, get you to sell your crypto for, cheaper, and then they buy it up, and then magically the price raises and now they're ready to sell it. So don't get tricked out your spot, y'all. Banks rethink crypto ties, crypto stocks and Bitcoin price rally. Crypto investors spent $4.6 billion buying pump and dumps tokens last year. Bitcoin below 24K, Ethereum, Dogecoin slide. Analysis says in a complete awe of apex of crypto. Wanted crypto founder Do Kwon accused of fraud in the U.S. Crypto scammers feel the chill. Revenue drops 46% in 2022. So basically, the scammers are making 46% less than they were, in 2022, which was still billions of dollars, but still a little bit less. Now let's take a look at what we got going on for Shiba Inu when it comes to latest news. We dropped a couple videos on the channel, but let's see if anything else has happened since then. Okay, Floki Inu soars 430%. We might have to start, covering Floki, y'all. Let me know, what do y'all think? How do y'all feel about Floki? Shout out to Crypto Shady, said, yo, December, I've been rocking with you since 2021. And now because of your education, I'm so up in the green now. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Salute. The people who stay around, who, pass the test of time, they are rewarded for it, y'all. You got to go around the block, a few times to be able to recognize it. But once you actually do, and you follow with some of these things that can be kind of scary or emotional, heavy to do, you get rewarded for it eventually, and it helps put you in a position where you don't have to look back and worry about anything. If you're still at that point where you're working a 9 to 5, man, you need to be doing everything you can to educate yourself on crypto, to, and not just crypto, stocks, any form of investing. You need to just continue to work on yourself and build that knowledge base up, build that experience, gain that wisdom, go through the ups and downs, take the bumps, the bruises, the scrapes. It's all going to make you a better person, a better investor in the long run. You got to remember, nobody wants to just give us this. Nobody wants to just roll this out for you. So you're going to have to take the time that it will take, outside of your normal job, outside of, spending time with the kids, outside of spending time with family, outside of, having fun, doing all these things. You got to get serious about this, and you want to do it now. So that way, the next rally, you can set yourself free. You will have enough income to be able to, hold yourself over for a few years until you figure out, what it is that you really want to do. Or even, it doesn't have to be a few years. It could be 1 year. If you are able to make enough money in crypto to, live, to still have some investments, but live financially free for, a year or two, while you figure out, what you're going to do, or you continue to sharpen that blade and get even, better, then that's the area you really want to be working for, y'all. It definitely can happen with just a little patience, a little due diligence, and, letting everything just do what it has to do. You got a dollar cost average. If you just put in, let's say you bought $10 worth of Shiba Inu, most likely you're not going to be seeing any M's. You know what I'm saying? That's the most likely no millions are really, unless Shiba Inu reached, a dollar per coin or something like that. But who wants to wait that long? We don't want to have to wait until Shiba Inu is at $1 to make $1 million, because you only have 1 million coins. Now whatever you can afford is what you can afford. I'm not saying you got to jump out the window, but I'm just saying you want a dollar cost average. Don't just make that one purchase. Unless that's your strategy, unless your plan is to just make that one purchase and let it go, let it set it and forget it type thing, then that's cool. But if you're one of those people like, yeah, I want to be the first one in line, not the first one, but I want to be in that first batch of people that are in line when Shiba Inu starts printing millionaires, starts, going parabolic. You got to load up. You got to have a big bag. You got to have, a decent sized bag that actually, when the price moves, that bag really moves, it can happen. But let me know what y'all think about Floki though. Floki, is there any okay, so Essa says, yeah, Elon got Floki going. Noah said, you still holding Moonrock. That's one of the OG risky plays we did on the channel. The crazy part about it is I am still holding some Moonrock. To be honest, when it really went crazy, we did like maybe I can't really remember, but we did about a 10x on Moonrock, if I'm not mistaken. So it was pretty cool because we dropped a decent amount in there. So we got a nice little 10x, walk away with some decent money, go to the next play. A lot of these plays aren't long-term plays. Now I'm still holding some Moonrock just because it was some leftover. I didn't want to sell all of it, but it's nothing significant right now, unless Moonrock really takes off again, like multiple levels from where it was. Then that bag that I left in there could possibly turn to something. But aside from that, I don't really pay attention to Moonrock anymore. But how is Moonrock going? Have you been hearing about it? Let me know if it's something we need to look back into. Salute to everybody in the building right now. I need y'all to do me a favor. It's 100% free. If y'all really, really rock with me, hit that like button on the stream. Drop a comment, share the stream as well to get some more engagement on the video. More people will come pull up on us and learn that we are actually live right now. We just fellowshipping, doing due diligence, educating ourselves, putting that work in the gym that, a lot of people don't, aren't willing to do. Thinking Forward said, load up now, folks. Millionaires incoming. Carlos said, what's up? Long time. I've been waiting for a live. Salute, Carlos. Yeah, it's been about a month since we went live, man. It's been a while. Healing and self-love said, yo, December Shibarium drops, but then what? So Shibarium drops, then we get the floodgates opening for all the developers that want to. Let's pull up some Shibarium. So Shibarium is a layer 2 blockchain. It will allow people to build, apps, programs. It'll allow people to build all types of different things and benefit the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Now, what I believe is going to take place is once Shibarium is released, we're going to see a ton of developers who understand how strong the SHIB army is, who understand, we have a ton of investors, over 1.3 million different people invested in wallets invested into Shiba Inu. Those people are going to try to build projects for the SHIB army. They're going to try to build utilities for the SHIB army. They're going to try to build things that excite the SHIB army. They're going to try to entice the SHIB army to participate in all these different developments. So what that's going to do is create utilization. Like a lot of these different exchanges or projects, it's hard for them to get that initial utilization because they don't have the communities. But now with Shibarium having the Shiba Inu community already, all these developers have to do is tap into that, and they can get a solid user base just from that, especially if it's something valuable that they actually create. So Shibarium, that's what I'm expecting. Shibarium will burn SHIB, so we're looking forward to reducing the overall circulating supply on Shiba Inu. That's the main goal with Shibarium when if you ask me. Of course, we like the different utilities it will create, but at the end of the day, we want that burn. We want to potentially burn 100 trillion tokens per year. If at this rate, basically, of course, the remaining tokens will become more expensive as more and more tokens are burned. But basically, there's around 89 trillion tokens left. So 100 trillion tokens per year will, be somewhere around, 4 or 5 years to, put a big dent in that. Not even really 4 or 5 years, but 2 years to really put a nice dent in it, possibly reduce the supply by half, and then 3-4 years beyond that. But we got to remember, there's no possible way we could just really burn all the coins, because there's coins that different investors are holding, like you and I, that is going to be impossible to burn those coins because we're not going to burn them. So keep that in mind as well. The supply can only be reduced by a certain amount. Shout out to y'all. We got over 50 people in the building right now. If you just pulled up on me, hey, I appreciate you. But do me one favor, y'all. One favor. If it's at the very least, hit that like button, man. Let them know we are live. We are, really talking about Shiba Inu. We're trying to educate as many people as possible, get as many people on the bus before it takes off. Now, yeah, we could. I'm already in good. A lot of my people on the channel are already in good. We're already in the green with Shiba Inu, well into the green. So it doesn't matter really right now what it does, but I know we're at a key level where a lot of people may not recognize what Shiba Inu is panning out to do right now. So I want to inform y'all and get those people, on the bus or on the rocket before it takes off. Because a lot of people are going to wait until they see all green candles, and then they're going to want to chase. But then you're just providing exit liquidity. You're just providing more money on top for the people that were in earlier, but to sell on you, versus doing what you got to do now and being in position, being ready. That's what I want y'all to do. I want everybody to be ready. Whether or not you want to buy something, that's up to you, but I just want you to be ready for what's about to take place. Y'all know when I start talking like this, it's coming. I don't just say this, it's certain things have to line up in order for us to, really truly feel like this. And this is another one of those times. You can go back through, if you're new to the channel, check the history on the channel. You'll see we've been calling all the major breakouts in SHIB since, go all the way back. We helped a lot of people, make 6-7 figures, through the channel. So, it's about to happen again. I believe this is not financial advice. I don't got a crystal ball right here, but I believe the time is coming soon. Yes, it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be easy. It's going to catch you off guard. Why? Because it wants to catch those off balance, those that aren't, that are uncertain, that may not, have that conviction that they need to really hold on. Imagine selling, your SHIB, or even, dogecoin or something like that before it hit 1 cent, because you didn't understand what was about to take place. You got to be prepared, man. Shout out to Charlie, said, is it a good time to get into Shiba? It's always a good time to get in. It's never, I'm not saying at the moment, just at this exact moment, but there's always some opportunity. It depends on your investment style. Now, if you're a patient investor, you somebody who wants to, get the best buying opportunity possible, you will want to wait for a nice pullback on Shiba Inu after the breakout, and then you will want to jump in right there. But if you're just a passive long-term investor, somebody who, and that first scenario was for short-term traders or whatever, looking for the absolute best entry to be able to buy low, sell high. But if you're a long-term investor, then buying Shiba Inu right now is absolutely, if you ask me, not financial advice, a good idea though, because Shiba Inu will be much higher. We already seen Shiba Inu go much higher than where it's at right now. You will be feeling some type of way, which is not good, if Shiba Inu happens to get, even 50% back to all-time highs, and you didn't take advantage of this time right now because you were unsure, or because things didn't feel like it to you, or because it didn't look like it to you, especially if you don't have the proper, education or information to make those decisions. And then you end up sitting on the sideline missing out. So it's very important to learn, that technical analysis, fundamental analysis. You want to also understand, sentiment analysis as well. But run those likes up. Salute. Essence says SHIB is in a discount right now, Charlie. SHIB 1,700 by next week. Very much possible. Is it a good time to buy? Shout out to Philip Garcia in the building, said, I've been banging with you since day one. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to PAP Vision, said, y'all run them likes up. If you just got on, don't forget to hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all do not forget to hit that like button. It's absolutely free. We bringing this content to you absolutely free. That's the least I'm asking for. If you can, I would also appreciate if you shared it, tag me or something like that, but at least hit the like button, y'all. So Shibarium is going to be a lot bigger than most people think. A lot of people don't understand the benefits of Shibarium. A lot of people don't understand how many developers and projects are waiting in the cut to build on top of Shibarium. You know, it's going to get serious, y'all. It's going to get really serious. When we seen shibaswap, launch, we started to see major exchanges start to care about Shiba Inu. We started to see Shiba Inu catch on fire and start to spread everywhere after that. Now, of course, it was already doing its thing before that as well on certain levels, but that continued to add fuel to the fire. Now, the same thing is in place with Shibarium, but Shibarium is an even bigger catalyst, if you ask me, when it comes to shibaswap. Shibaswap is very good and it's very important and very useful, but at the same time, Shibarium, come on now, our own layer 2 blockchain for the Shiba Inu ecosystem using Bone token as the governance token. I hope y'all got some Bone token as well. Bone check. Let's do a Bone check real quick. Let me get a Bone check in the comment section. Drop Bone, drop a Bone emoji, drop something so I can know if you are holding Bone as well as Shiba Inu. Some people are strictly only Shiba Inu, but I want to do a Bone check real quick. I told y'all, do not be surprised if we see Bone token nearing $5, $10 around the release of Shibarium or shortly thereafter. I would not be surprised, at least $5. It's not financial advice, y'all, but I'm willing to roll the dice and say it. Zen said, how do I get Bone with MetaMask? Okay, it's a ton of videos on YouTube, bro. You could just type in buy Bone with MetaMask. If you don't, it's the same way you buy any other token using your Ethereum inside of MetaMask. You need Ethereum, and then you can, swap it for Bone. Essence said, I loaded up before Valentine's Day. Salute. So she got herself an early Valentine's Day gift. That's what I'm talking about. Using funds like that at times like that, times where we would possibly, spend a little money frivolously. Why not load up? Why not, invest in yourself? Why not do something that your future self will appreciate you for? Shout out to Crypto Shady, said, I started 2K, held through the FUD, crashes, DCA into my favorite assets, and I went from that to 11K in a few weeks, and I only spend 30 a week into my favorite assets. That's what I'm talking about, man. From 2K to 11K. Now, I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all are super rich, and y'all, they knocked it out the park already. But you got to remember, for somebody starting coming in the game with $2,000 and flipping that up to $11,000, that's a very, that's a lot of progress right there. Where I come from, that's that's nice movement. Especially just to be getting started to, at least give yourself that foundation now where you have a little more freedom, a little more flexibility to be able to, do the things you want to do, to research the projects that you want to invest in, and, continue that same strategy on a small scale. One thing y'all got to be careful with, though, I see this happen, this gambler's fallacy. People, do well at a certain level for a certain period of time to where they eventually feel that they got the hot hand, or the Midas touch. Anything they touch turns gold. And then we start seeing them bet bigger and bigger and taking bigger losses. So you can run it up in crypto as well. But at the same time, you could run it down too if you making the wrong move. So, if you run it up, still be smart, still be wise about the positions that you take. Still do your due diligence. Don't get loose or sloppy with it just because you start to make that bag. Keep that in mind as well. I don't watch a lot of people give back money, but KJVT said, I would buy Bone, but Joe Biden took all my money. Finance Man said, get Bone on shibaswap. Eric B dropped that Bone. Finance Man said shibaswap. So what is Shiba? Head healing and self-love said, I think Satoshi true identity. I definitely do. I'm the only YouTuber I believe that knows the identity of the real Satoshi consumer. And I tell y'all, if that's what makes me even more confident in the project, when you can see previous work and things that Satoshi was a part of, it's like, okay, we got something here. And when you can see that gives me confidence to know that this is a longer term project for me. And it's not just because of Satoshi, but that's a part of that fundamental analysis, knowing, who's behind certain things, knowing, what you can expect from that person, knowing their track record, are they a trustworthy individual, do they, have good connections with people, and it's that, y'all. It's that. So remember, that's not financial advice either. Don't go off of me. I'm just connecting a few dots here. But Zen said, what main things are you holding? I got, blue chips, Shiba Inu, Volt Inu, also dabbling with a couple DGen plays as well, but mainly blue chips I'm holding. All the top ones, DCA into those. Of course, some of our, super plays, Shiba Inu, Volt Inu, and we got a couple lower caps on there as well, but those are more of like, at your, try at your own risk type of plays. I like those risky plays because you can see a quick 10x in 2-3 days. Depending, it doesn't always work like that, but it's possible. You can dump 1K into a project, 2K into a project, and if you catch a nice 10x in in 48 hours, you just made $20,000. That's not bad for a 2K play, really quick. Now you can take some of those funds and put it into another one, or break it up however you see fit. But blue chips mainly, I like those safer plays, the ones that I know aren't going anywhere, the ones that I know have the largest communities. Those are where I feel most comfortable parking my money for a longer period of time. PAP said, got to get some more tonight while it's down a bit. Salute to Crypto Epidemic, said, what's good, DD, Sheeb Army, salute, appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to Eddie Collins as well. Mia Parker said, what's your thought on Baby Doge? I got to tap back in with the Baby Doge community. I haven't really been, too heavy on Baby Doge lately. I've been seeing them doing their thing, but I got to, get brushed up on Baby Doge again. Shout out to Harlem Fashion in the building, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up on this. Hey, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you just getting in here, hit the like button on the stream. It's absolutely free and it takes you less than 1 second. And I definitely appreciate it. And if y'all appreciate me, that's all I'm asking at the very least. If you want to go above and beyond and really rock with me, then you can share it, tag me, all that. Definitely gonna appreciate that as well. But yeah, Shibarium, exciting times are coming, man. I just really don't. I really, really hope that y'all are not hearing my voice right now and going to be one of those people that miss out. And you're gonna be like, man, DecemberDeMarco told me. He said it. He literally said it. I heard him say it. I'm gonna be one of those. I'm gonna be forever in y'all life as one of those people that tried to tell you. Because I got people that tried to tell me about Bitcoin. Well, one person, my best friend, was telling me about Bitcoin at 11 cents. 11 cents, y'all. And I didn't listen to him. Now I gotta have this story for the rest of my life. I had the opportunity to get Bitcoin at 11 cents. I don't want that to be y'all. This is why I'm here, spreading the gospel of Sheeb, trying to, get everybody woke up about it. Because it's possible, man. And Sheeb isn't the only one. That's why you got to tune into the channel. You would have seen Volt Inu. You would have seen, a lot of the projects that we working on over here. Shout out to Eddie Collins, said, thank you, sir. Long time listener. First time chatter, man. Appreciate you pulling up, Eddie. You're a real one, man. Harlem said, can you read the charts tonight? Tell us how high we will go next time. Which asset are you looking at, Harlem? Healing and self-love said 11 cents. Essence vaulting it up, man. KJT VT said, do you think crypto has to be regulated first before we get the green light for rocket ship to moon? I think we could possibly reclaim around that $2 trillion market cap level. You got to remember, we're at a different time right now as well in the economy. We had a lot of money. So within like 2020, 2021, 75% of the money in circulation in the world was created. So think about that. They pumped out the market with money. 75% of the world's money was created in around 2020, 2021, I believe. So think about that. Think about how much money flooded into the market. Think about how many people came into contact with money that, stimulus money. They were giving money for everything, so all these people, seeing the market caps, overall crypto market hit a $3 trillion market cap. Now that money is out of the market, it's going to be hard to reach those levels again. A solid level you want to pay attention to, a key figure you want to pay attention to is the overall crypto market cap, because that's going to let you know truly how we are doing. Take a look at this number right here. It says 1.09 trillion, down 2.57% on the day. This is the number. When we seen Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, all our favorite projects, taking off, going crazy, at their all-time highs, basically around that level. That's when we seen a $3 trillion market cap. So if we don't see close to that level, then you got to expect that things aren't gonna just be as good as those times, especially with a lot less people having access to the funds that they previously had during the last run with the stimulus money, everything else that they seen. If people start to get like the stimulus checks again and things like that, then of course people start to feel a little more riskier, a little more free to have disposable income to be able to try investing for either the first time or continue to grow their bags. If it's somebody who might have blown their account or somebody who might have dabbled a little bit but ready to go a little bit more serious, it all takes time. But we got to pay attention to this number here, 1.9 trillion. So Harlem says Shiba. Okay, let's take a look. Voinu pulling back right now, 7%. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me grab this link. Hey, salute again, though. We just got some more people that pulled up on us. If you're new to the stream right now, make sure you hit that like button. Also share it. It's absolutely free to hit the like button, and it takes less than 1 second. So if you're rocking with me, do that for me. Definitely appreciate y'all. Let's see. We got Shib right now at that 13. Which one we want to use? Okay, so here we are on the chart. Matter of fact, let me switch this tab over real quick so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. I will tap in with y'all as soon as this stream is over with. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all sharing it. I will repost all y'all that shared it after the stream finishes. Shout out to y'all. Let's see. Shout out to COBO. He said, y'all better listen, bro. Only drops knowledge. Crypto Shady said, hey, December, I wish I held underwater for so long. I couldn't take it, but I had to hold on and educate myself. That's how I go, bro. No risk, no reward. You got to have those diamond hands. You got to be able to see it through. That's why it's important to understand what you are investing in. So that way, even during the bad times, when you see the price pulling back, you can still have confidence to not become emotional. Once you become emotional, it's a wrap. Once you start panicking, once you start feeling that feeling of dread set in, and you're like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have bought that, or maybe I shouldn't have bought some more. Maybe I should have sold already. That means the market's got you. The powers that be, the market makers, they got you. And they want to shake you around. They want you uncertain. That's where FUD comes from. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They want you fearful, they want you uncertain, and they want you doubtful. And once you got those three things, that's a mixture for panic selling, paper handing, basically, exiting out of your position too soon because you couldn't handle, the okie doke that they're trying to hit you with. So let's see. Right now we got Shib at this 13 level right now, 1301-ish. Let's drag this over a little bit. So what we're going to do, start off right now, identify the trend. So right now we are on a day chart. Price since January 4th has basically found support there. So we could drop support right around these levels here, around that 7, 8, 12 level. We found support, and ever since then we can see the price has been moving in an uptrend. This is why it's important to have patience. This is why it's important not to just jump off the boat because things aren't happening as fast as you want them to, because then you miss out on times like this. All the people, imagine all the people that jumped off sheep down here. Think about all the people that sold in these levels, because they thought it was going to continue to get worse and worse and worse, versus them accumulating at those levels. Now we're up here, and all those people that sold down here are feeling cheated, feeling left out, feeling just upset about it. So we're technically right now in this overall uptrend. I guarantee if we do we got that 200-day moving average up there? No, we don't. Let's grab our 200-day moving average. If we grab that 200-day moving average, I'm pretty sure we are trading above that. Okay, so we got the moving average. It's 9-day. Let's up that. Okay, so we are trading above that 200-day moving average. That tells us we are in an uptrend. Whenever the price crosses above that, that's a very strong signal that tells us the price is still going to continue to go up. So right now, we're identifying the trend, determining that we're in an uptrend. We are above the 200-day moving average. Now we can start to look, closer at some of our other indicators, like our Bollinger Bands, our RSI. Really, I'm more interested in the RSI right now at this point than the Bollinger Bands. RSI is at a 53. We know 70 and above is considered overbought, and 35 and below is considered oversold. So right now at that 56 level, kind of right there in the middle, or 53 level, kind of right there in the middle, not overbought, not oversold yet, but still a lot of upside to go. So now we zoom out even further, and now let's look at some more of our resistance areas. Now that we got the support and the trend line set on there, we can see we basically found right here, we reached a resistance point. Shibainu going to that 1593 level, almost that 1600 level. Now, if we look left, we can see that Shibainu tried to, it had trouble breaking through these levels a few times. So right here, we found resistance. Right here again, it tried to reach that point and break it, but it couldn't. And then now we recover, and we are actually testing that area. We did do a retracement right now, but hopefully we can follow along this trend line that we see here. That's why we look at the trend line to determine where it's likely to continue. Now, we're targeting, taking that range back out. Next, what we want to do is see our next resistance points. So now after we move above this level, and if we look back, we can see the last time we had resistance was in this area here. So you can see right around here, we got some resistance at that 2984 level. So it's looking like she wants to potentially, obviously we still got some ways to go. We definitely do. We got some ways to go, possibly some support at that 21 level. I've been telling y'all for a while, I believe SHIB is about to double in price. So I'm expecting to see around that 2600 per point, points per coin level. But the chart is telling us that our next major resistance is right before that 3000 level, which could, makes a lot of sense if y'all ask me. A lot of sense. Take a look at this area over here. Also, 2984 level. So, around this area as well is something we want to pay attention to. Why? Because we have major resistance here. So the price could likely break out to this level and start seeing some trouble around in this area. If we look, left in this area, we can see a lot of traffic here. So this is a significant area over here we want to pay attention to. But I'm looking at possibly, that 2600 points per coin level. And once we get beyond that 3000 level right there, that's what I'm expecting to see in the near future. Might sound crazy, might sound like, where is it coming from? But, how many times have we really been wrong when we get like this? Every time it's played out accurately. So, just be patient, be prepared. Let's see. I wanted to take a minute as well to talk about VoltiChange and the projects that we got utilizing the VoltiChange widget on their website. Now that's super, super bullish. Okay, we got 70 people in the building right now. I need y'all to run those likes up, share the stream, get some more people in here, let them know that we are live right now. We got to cover VoltiChange real quick. If y'all haven't heard of this project, this is a hyper deflationary project. It reminds me a lot of the early Shiba Inu community. Right now, there's just about 60,000 holders on this one. And we just crossed, or basically holding the floor of that $100 million market cap level. So, you know, I told y'all before, anything that's a serious project under a $1 billion market cap is considered cheap, basically. So we know at the very least, not financial advice, I don't have a crystal ball sitting right here, but we know we got the potential to see VoltInu at least 10x from where we are right now to get to that $1 billion market cap. Now, I said this, y'all, a few of y'all heard me say this. I wouldn't be surprised to see VoltInu sitting at a $2 billion market cap. That would put VoltInu between the top 30 to 50 cryptocurrencies. Right now, ApeCoin is around that number 30. Last I checked, it could have changed, but that's with a, I believe with a $2 billion market cap. Let me double check real quick. So we got ApeCoin that dropped down to 35 right now with a $1.9 billion market cap. So we were close right there, 30 spot to 35, 2 billion and $1.9 billion market cap. So let's see. Right now, we just completed the 4th burn of $75 million. Now, obviously, it's not $75 million that just was burned right now, but there's been $75 million that is broken up into 5 different burns. The 4th burn was just completed. We still got 1 burn to go. So obviously you see this taking VoltInu's price action and really looking nice right now. But we just got a new post from Satoshi. Let's check this out real quick. Becoming a people's crypto by building the largest and most voted community has always been a goal since day one. To achieve that, only one solution: vote where the people are. This is exactly why we are glad to announce that Volt will start voting in China. So good to see right there. We're crossing the waters over there. Also, as part of this month's long process and campaign, we will be working on 3 main areas, with some of them starting in just a few hours. Like to see that as well. Advertisement, daily banners, and airdrops on BTalk, which is the biggest Web 3.0 social platform with 10 million users. 3 out of 3. KOLs and media onboarding to familiarize the public with our ecosystems and update them on our regular developments, and then improve accessibility by listing on top tier exchanges with a strong Chinese user base. So connect the dots right there, y'all. But Toshi said he's been in talks with 3 of the top 5 tier 1 exchanges, and possibly 2 of them are thinking about listing us very, very soon. He said 1 coming for sure. You know, don't quote me on that, but I believe, you know, definitely 1 coming for sure, possibly 2. So which one out of the top, you know, 5 are Chinese exchanges? Like, if we wanted to connect some dots, I'll leave that there for y'all. You know, he says 3 out of the top 5, and 1 of them is for sure thinking about listing VoltInu, and we're making connections over into China right now. So y'all do the math on that. We got Volt and Tyrant linking up for a space. Shout out to them. Let's see. The 4th of the 5th burn has just been completed. 8.97 trillion Volt tokens worth $14.9 million. So almost $15 million has been burned. You can check it out here. Here's the links, the Ether scan and the BSC scan. Also, shout out to Pablo holding it down as well. And then we got Sapna Singh said Volt crossed the 60K on-chain holders listed on 100+ exchanges, and huge catalyst ahead. So a lot of things to come with VoltInu. This is one of those projects as well. If you didn't catch Shibainu, you didn't catch Doge, you might want to pay attention to this one. It's not financial advice, but connect the dots. I gotta say that. But shout out to Satoshi sharing this one. You've been informed. Your future is in your diamond hands. VoltInu about to melt faces with these new catalysts. All-time high incoming. Let's take a look how close we are to VoltInu's all-time high. And then we'll take a look at 1 or 2 of the latest projects using the VoltiChange widget on their website. It's very, very cool to see. Okay, so we got VoltInu at that 1986 level right now, down 7.3%. I like to get a 10% discount or more, but if you're somebody who's been missing this run, VoltInu has pulled back, and it is holding perfectly at its resistance point where it should. So this would be the pullback to get it. Notice also it pulled back right to that mid-Bollinger Band. The mid-Bollinger Band is considered a support. We also have the 200-day moving average on it, and it is trading above the 200-day moving average, which means it's in an uptrend. So you could possibly catch it while it's still in the uptrend off of the retracement. That would be wise trading, or, you know, trying to buy the dip the correct way, the way that I like to do it. Also, let's Make sure y'all can see this. Let's take a look where we have to get to see those all-time highs again. So we see we trying to target this area here. We tried a few times, we tried to get this 2355 range, but eventually, we are testing that. Once, we get a couple more catalysts, possibly this next burn completed, that could possibly take us to these levels. Not financial advice, it may not, but it possibly could. But Satoshi has, basically told us all-time high incoming before the end of February. So that would leave us at that 3622 level or above that, which would be an additional, let me see how much this would be from where we are right now. That would be an additional at least 81% gains. So don't be that person that waits until we're at all-time high and then you want to start buying and investing, because now you're only adding on top of everybody else who's already been diamond handed. But let's check out the projects real quick on that are using the VoltiChange widget. So let's see who was the last one to do that. This is maybe a cheat code, y'all. We didn't find one yet, but I'm just giving y'all a heads up in case one of y'all, got a little extra free time. We want to look at some of the assets that are listing on VoltiChange and determine, who has a strong community, who is a possible project that was smart enough to, use the VoltiChange widget. And, we have to be smart enough to do our due diligence and just try to tap in with those communities. So this is one right here. Let's check this out. dar_LLC 203 as the 92nd project adding the VoltiChange widget to their website. Now, I'm not endorsing the project. I'm shouting them out because, they rocking with the Volt Army by using our utility on their website. So anybody who rocks with us, we got to rock with them as well. Not saying you got to go buy them, but we show love. So we got the Telegram here. They have 1,109 followers following 351. We are a crypto-based company, always developing for a safer and enjoyable crypto space. So it doesn't really tell us too much. It says they're a company, software developer, programmer, software engineer. They got the website right here, so we can pull that up. So that's what you want to do. You will want to go through their website, look at their utilities, look at their roadmap, look at the tokenomics, look at the team, look at the designs, look at, look at, prior, projects, things like that, get also some type of references. I like to really go into the telegrams and ask the teams questions before, or reach out to some of those individuals of the team and ask them questions before. And you can kind of gauge their willingness to be open with you or, to tell you about the project. You can use that to gauge, are these, and it's not saying it's 100% bulletproof, but, are these people who are willing to answer questions? Can we hold them accountable? Can we ask the tough questions and they don't block us out of the Telegram? Things like that. You start asking tough questions, getting blocked out the Telegram right away, you already know what's up. So we've integrated the supply burning Voinu, so they're letting their audience know. I like to see that. Shout out to them. I still don't really know what they do yet, but I just want y'all to understand you can use these projects using the VoltiChange widget to go check out these, to find different projects and then, determine what's going on. So right now we're looking at their engagement on their Twitter posts. Okay, they got some engagement on some posts, higher than others, some, not too much, but we can see when it's basically a serious post, they do have people pop out for them. We can see their community engage with it. So that does give us a little insight to, okay, it's possibly worth looking at the website. Then what we would do, go to the website. So come over here to the website. Now we can, scroll through here. We can see all the things that we like to see. Y'all know I like to see those social media icons or badges above the top fold of the page starting off, so we can get an idea of all the different communities that they are part of. But first off, looking at the website, I'm familiar with a lot of these websites. They go, they go for a certain look. Now it is pretty clean, it's cool. But nonetheless, I am familiar with these styles of website. The video up here, a couple bullet points down here with the creative logos. Utilities and features. So click on the icon. So DAR Exchange, website live, sign up, get verified, and purchase your favorite cryptos through PayPal or Stripe at DAR. Okay, like that. DAR Vault, the safest place to swap, share, and secure your crypto, the fastest transaction speeds with an atomic swap and built-in aggregator. Connect directly to Uniswap and pancakeswap. Okay, so this looks like a real utility type of project. DAR staking, DAR Battleverse live, DAR chain incoming, DAR deploy website. Okay, so this does have some utility to it. Let's keep scrolling real quick. Now, here we go. We see that VoltiChange widget, what we really like to see. Drop a like on the video right now if you already haven't, for the Volt Army and for the Shib Army as well. But it's looking good. It's looking good to see that you can buy, your favorite crypto projects directly right here. Buy some VoltEnu, buy their project with the VoltiChange widget directly from right here. So roadmap. This is another very important sector. We want to look at what's involving the roadmap. Does it give us confidence over the long term of the project? If the roadmap is, lackluster, we might say, okay, this is a degen risky play that we might be willing to jump out of real quick. We can, try to catch a nice play. But if we don't see confidence, I like to see three things in a roadmap: specific goals, realistic goals, and measurable goals. If the goals aren't those three things, it makes it less of a project that I'm confident in. So keep that in mind as well. Also, tokenomics. You want to check out the tokenomics, make sure it makes sense. Possibly ask what these funds are, going towards, or ask for certain things that have been done with the funds, and just see how transparent they're willing to be. Now you got to remember, not all the time everything will be available to, be transparent about it, but you just want to see how they respond to some of those questions, so you can say, okay, I could get a feeling that this person is a little more trustworthy, or they're telling me they can't tell me, but they're giving me some type of reason why. That's what we want to see. So also another section I like to see is the team section, and also I really like to see is they have the LinkedIn buttons here at the bottom of the team section, so we can see that we can see past work, things that they've done, things like that. We got some donation wallets here. You just want to really dive in, do your due diligence. You want to read the white paper, you want to read the partners, you want to look at the chart, see how it's been performing. You want to do all these different things, so that way you can become a better informed investor. So that's pretty much all we got for this one right now, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up, man. I definitely appreciate everybody for pulling up. Y'all gotta do me a favor though, before y'all leave. If you haven't, come follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco. This is my official Twitter page. And if you are on Instagram, follow me as well at DecemberDeMarco. Those are my official pages, Twitter and Instagram. Tap in with me, share the stream, show some love. I will show love back. And yeah, that's all we got, man. Let's see. Let's take a couple comments before we get out of here. Who still got in the building? Shout out to content creator. Shout out to Woodits TV. Shout out to Crypto Shady. Shout out to content creator PAP Visions, Quintessential. PD Pure in the building, bro. Long time no see, man. Let's see. Crypto Queen, salute. Shibaswap, purchase bone and Shibaswap. Harlem says, what about Dogecoin? Is that a good one? The Dogecoin does have a good community behind it, but that's not one that I follow too closely. We can definitely, get on top of it if y'all would like to. Shout out to Ryan Frazier in the building. Salute, man. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Shout out to Dwayne. Said, is it realistic to see SHIB hit that 0.001 this year? I mean, anything is possible. It depends really on the rally that we see, man. You got to remember, the crypto market is sitting at holding on barely to that $1 trillion market cap level. We need to get back up to that, 3 trillion, for even higher, $5 trillion market cap. I believe the next market cycle in crypto, instead of seeing an all-time high of $3 trillion market cap, we might see, $6 to $10 trillion market cap. That will put Bitcoin around 100K, Ethereum, 10K, we'll start to see numbers like that bigger than what we've seen before. So a shibainu around those levels as well. We just need the overall market to really pick up. But shout out to Eddie Collins, KJVT, Ryan Frazier again, Healing and Self-Love, Essence, PAP Visions, Crypto, Shady, COBO, Med Response, Zen, Eddie Collins, some of y'all I'm saying twice, Essence, Harlem. Salute. Crypto Epidemic, man. Salute. Aztec 355. Salute. Appreciate y'all. Finance man. Appreciate y'all. Everybody, man. Carlos Reyes, Philip Garcia, salute. Shout out to Noah. See you too. Iman Shelby, salute to you too. Marky Fast, salute to you. Crypto Blake, salute. Sam Busho, salute. Blunt, salute. Crypto Law, salute. Danny Stretching, salute. Thinking Forward, salute. Ken Rose, salute. Everybody, man. Hi, Skippy 0411, salute. Mr. Johnson, salute. Tillery Mills, salute. Man, I got to shout out the real ones. Nagobo Frank, salute. Shout out to all y'all, man. Moneybags Rico, salute as well, man. Appreciate y'all all for pulling up. Hit the like button if you haven't. I got 3 courses available: my stock options trading course, my crypto 101 course, and my technical analysis course. If you're interested in investing, taking your investment education to the next level, reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Hit me ASAP while we have a deal going on. Do not wait. And that's all we got, man. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, man.